The alien mothership has arrived. We are all about to be attacked.
Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago.
It's possible alien ships have already visited our solar system.
It's been nearly a month since large unidentified drones started being spotted all across New Jersey.
We have objects in the sky that are the size of an SUV over any city, over any state. It's an invasion of our airspace.
Is public safety at risk? Are we concerned that there are nefarious intentions that could cause either national security or a public safety incident that would put Americans at risk?
And when I hear the Defense Department denying while still allowing the drones to fly, I just feel like the feds know something.
A UFO mothership the size of a small country nearly collided with our planet. Let me repeat that. A gigantic extraterrestrial craft hovering in our atmosphere came dangerously close to Earth like it was scouting its next move. And I'm telling you right now, they're not here to shake hands or beam us up for a tour of their little cosmic playground. They're here for war. We are on the brink of an alien attack. This footage right here, real footage, not that government-manufactured garbage, is from last night. Look at the sheer size of this thing. This isn't some little tic-tac UFO buzzing around. This is a full-blown alien armada staging itself in our backyard, and they're not just here to say hi. They're preparing for an all-out invasion. And what is our government doing? Nothing. Actually, scratch that. They're doing worse than nothing. They're lying to all of us. According to my reliable resources, the government is putting out a massive disinformation campaign where they are flooding social media platforms with fake stories just to cover up the UFOs. Take a look at this poor and desperate cover-up they tried when an alien mothership crashed on Mars.
NASA released this photo from the surface of Mars. What is this? This photo is going viral right now. It was taken back in 2022 by our helicopter on Mars. Yes, there's a helicopter on Mars. It's called Ingenuity, and it flew 72 times over 3 years. Anyway, it flew over and sent back images of this, which, to be fair, looks like a crashed UFO. But it's not. If you look right here, you'll see a parachute. A parachute that looks a lot like this. This is a photo taken from the Perseverance rover as it and the helicopter landed on Mars. And this looks a lot like this, which is the spacecraft that the rover and the helicopter descended on Mars in. The helicopter took photos of the stuff it arrived in, which looks crazy because it's very damaged, but this damage is super important to study so that we can fix it for future missions to Mars.
This girl obviously has no idea what she is talking about, and she needs to quit yapping. This is obviously a UFO mothership that crashed on Mars, and the government is trying to cover it up. You think it's an accident that all of this is happening in the run-up to the 2024 election aftermath? You think these extraterrestrial overlords just decided to show up now, out of the blue? Wrong. This is all connected, and I'll tell you how. The globalist cabal that runs the deep state is pulling every trick in the book to stop Donald J. Trump from becoming president again. That's right. Aliens, UFOs, motherships, all of it. This is their final Hail Mary. It wasn't real. They laughed at you when you asked questions. But now, the signs are impossible to ignore. The skies are no longer ours. The UFO mothership is here, and it's about to land on Earth. We are living in unprecedented times. A brutal, historic winter ice storm is ripping through America, leaving millions frozen, isolated, and desperate. Entire cities plunged into darkness. But this storm, it's no accident. What if I told you it's all connected? The storm, the drones, the UFOs, and the government's desperate attempts to keep you in the dark. Experts are coming forward, warning us that this fog is laced with engineered nanoparticles, bioengineered agents designed to infiltrate your body and rewrite your DNA. What are they doing to us, and why now? And while we choke on this toxic fog, something even more sinister is happening in the skies. Multiple reports of UFO crashes have surfaced over the past month, and the mainstream media? Silent. They think we are all a bunch of dumb sheep. These UFOs aren't random, they're scouts. Reconnaissance missions from the mothership, a massive city-sized vessel now stationed just beyond our atmosphere. For decades, the government has been in secret communication with the so-called Galactic Federation. And now, the deal is collapsing. The Federation is done waiting. The mothership is coming down. Now, recently in the news, we saw a man explode himself inside of a Cybertruck in front of Trump's hotel in Vegas. And, conveniently enough, he happened to send out an email that made it on a very popular YouTube channel talking about how the drones are being operated by China. But here we have a UFO Reddit expert who quickly debunked this entire psyop, and he claims that this is all a part of the illusion. Check out this clip.
Haan Ryan and this guy Sam Shoemate are lying to you. This guy Sam Shoemate runs this conspiracy theory account called Terminal CWO. I actually caught him last year spreading fake emails that claimed US pilots weren't getting enough flight hours because all the money was being sent to Ukraine. He's your typical garden variety conspiracy theorist. He was kicked out of the army because he didn't want to take the COVID vaccine, and I can kind of understand that, but dude, don't go around spreading conspiracy theories because you have an axe to grind. So now this guy has a new fake email. And Sean Ryan led him on his show to talk about how the Cybertruck bomber is actually still alive and he knows gravitic propulsion systems are actually being used by China in drones on the East Coast. This guy is wackadoodle, and Sean Ryan let him just talk. So regarding Sam Shoemate, I basically have a bunch of JSON data on the guy, and I told him if he lied again what would happen, but I guess he chose not to listen, so now we're going to do it the hard way, which is actually kind of the way I prefer. So keep in mind, when you listen to this guy, he already has a history of just making up emails out of thin air. He did it with this story, which he posted on Instagram last year. And Sean Ryan, shame on you. Shame on you for not vetting these sources.
It goes to show that you cannot trust these psyop sellouts that are spreading lies about what's really going on in our world. And I am thankful we have people like the Reddit UFO expert to help us get to the bottom of what's actually taking place in our skies. Could this be some sort of top-secret military tech? A holographic projection, maybe? Sure, those are possibilities. The world's been playing around with advanced drones and weather manipulation tech for decades. But why now? Why the global sightings? And why does it seem coordinated, like it's appearing in major population centers at just the right times to create maximum confusion? No. This isn't just tech. This feels bigger, way bigger. This is a UFO mothership. And what do motherships do? They don't just sit around looking pretty, they're strategic. They're here to observe, to plan, and eventually to launch. A full-scale alien invasion might already be underway. Maybe those smaller UAPs people keep seeing, the Tic Tacs, the saucers, the triangles, were just the scouts. And now? Now the big guns are here, the command center, the overseer of the operation. Do you think it's a coincidence that the world feels so chaotic right now? Wars, economic collapse, strange weather? Do you really think this is just another bad year? Or could it be that all of this chaos is engineered to distract us from what's really happening? Now I want you to take a look at this clip that surfaced out of Turkey, captured on December 23, 2024. Witnesses claim this footage shows what can only be described as either a UFO mothership or an advanced, unidentified drone. Take a look at this. Look at it. Do you see the size of that thing? The way it just hovers there, completely silent, defying everything we understand about aerodynamics? Notice the lights, perfectly synchronized, almost organic in the way they shift and pulse. That's not commercial aviation. That's not military. At least, not any military they're admitting to. Some have speculated it could be some kind of massive surveillance drone, part of a next-gen weather manipulation system, or even a test run for something we're not supposed to know about. But let's be real. When was the last time something that massive, that advanced, that otherworldly, was just a test? The witnesses who filmed this were reportedly terrified. They said the air felt heavy, the skies eerily quiet. One even claimed their phone battery drained as they tried to record. Coincidence? Or is this thing emitting some kind of energy field we don't yet understand? Now let me ask you, if this isn't a UFO mothership, then what is it? A sign? A warning? Or is this the beginning of something much bigger? I want you to really pay attention here. Watch the movement, the light patterns, the sheer presence of this thing. And while you're at it, ask yourself why this isn't plastered across every news network on the planet. Wow. Let's shift gears to something fresh and straight out of Arlington, Texas, from just earlier tonight, January 6th, 2025. A man driving home from work on his usual route spotted something that stopped him in his tracks. Up in the night sky, just hovering there, were 7, maybe 8 drones, perfectly spaced, glowing faintly in the darkness, and completely silent. Now take a look at this truly bizarre incident out of JFK Airport in New York, just last night, January 5th, 2025. This is one of the busiest airports in the world. Air traffic control is notoriously strict about anything even remotely unusual entering its airspace. So how is it that these objects were able to remain for hours without being intercepted? Official statements are, of course, vague. The usual excuses: unknown aerial activity, possibly recreational drones. But come on, does anyone really believe that? Recreational drones wouldn't last that long in the air, especially in such a high security zone, and if they were, wouldn't someone have stepped in to remove them? So, what are we looking at here? Could this be some kind of advanced surveillance operation? Maybe an experiment with autonomous drones? Or is this something far beyond human technology? Either way, it's getting insane, and it's obvious that something big is about to happen. Now I want to direct your attention to a YouTuber named Skizzle. Skizzle has some of the best UFO videos on the internet, and I want you to watch a segment of his recent video talking about how a plane recently almost crashed into a UFO. I'll leave the link to his full video down below in the description, but check this out.
It's crazy. I got a lot of stuff tonight, man, but I want to show you this video. Shout out to News Nation and Ross Coulthard. All right, check this one out. Roll it.
Respondent investigative journalist Ross Coulthard. Ross, I haven't seen you in the new year. It's only been 5 days. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here with us tonight.
It's a pleasure, Xavier, and as you're saying, the drones mystery still continues. New Jersey police have been reporting that they're still seeing these objects, and despite the government's efforts in mid-December to try and suggest that all of these drones, supposed drones, are lawful, there's even been an incident recently reported where a Gulfstream jet nearly actually collided with a metallic object, possibly one of these drones, at 27,000 feet over Florida.
Me personally, I do believe that we're not alone. That's my personal belief. Maybe you believe as well, maybe you don't, and that's fair. That's perfectly fine. But based off of what's going on, maybe it's another distraction. Perhaps that's what it is. Maybe some of it is true, and now they're mixing up a lot of crap. It's like mixing water into milk, right?
And that is exactly what I believe is happening. I couldn't agree more, Skizzle. It's obvious the elites are trying to flood the internet with fake AI videos to distract us from the real videos of the UFOs. Think about it. The elites, the ones pulling the strings, know the truth is leaking out. Real videos of UFOs, drones, and strange phenomena are popping up more and more, and they're running out of ways to cover it up. So what's their solution? Overwhelm us with noise. Flood the internet with so much fake footage that no one can tell what's real and what's not. Here's how it works. Every time a legitimate UFO sighting gains traction, an army of bots and bad actors uploads dozens, if not hundreds, of AI-generated knockoffs. Suddenly, the conversation shifts from, "Did you see that?" to, "Oh, it's just another hoax." They want you so confused, so skeptical, that you'll dismiss everything, including the real evidence. And let's not forget how advanced AI tech has become. These aren't your grainy, obvious fakes from a decade ago. These are hyper-realistic, expertly crafted distractions designed to make you question everything. And the worst part? They've got the resources to do this on a massive scale. Billions of dollars, state-of-the-art technology, and a willing media ready to parrot whatever narrative they feed us. All right, let's talk about another strange and unexplainable event. This one out of Brooklyn, New York, just a few nights ago on January 3rd, 2025. Multiple witnesses reported seeing 2 glowing orange objects high above the city. These weren't just stationary lights or a quick flyby. These things were circling around each other, almost like they were performing some kind of aerial dance or, dare I say, communicating. Take a moment to imagine that. Two bright orange orbs moving in perfect sync over one of the busiest, most densely populated areas in the world. And yet, despite all the cameras, all the eyes on the city, the mainstream media, dead silent. Now let's break this down. These weren't planes, they weren't helicopters, and they sure didn't look like any drones we know of. Witnesses described their movements as smooth, almost effortless, with no sound whatsoever. One witness even said it looked like they were playing. But come on, what kind of technology plays like that in the sky? I think it's time we just say it. We are sick and tired of being lied to. Over and over again, our government and the so-called authorities dismiss, deflect, and flat out deny what's right in front of our eyes. Drones, UFOs, UAPs, plasmoids, massive motherships. They throw out words like swamp gas, weather balloons, or my personal favorite, anomalous phenomena, like it's supposed to satisfy us. But let me ask you, how long are we supposed to sit here and swallow these lame excuses? How long are we supposed to pretend that their silence means nothing? The sightings are increasing. The footage is becoming undeniable. From the glowing orbs in Brooklyn to the coordinated drones in Arlington, the hovering crafts over Turkey, and even the bizarre activity near JFK Airport, this is happening everywhere. And yet, what do we get? Radio silence, half-baked press releases, mockery in the media. We're not idiots. We can see what's happening. The patterns are there. The evidence is piling up. And still, they think they can keep us in the dark, distracting us with fake stories, meaningless celebrity drama, and endless social media noise. But here's the truth. We want answers, and we want them now. What are these objects? Are they drones? Are they extraterrestrial? Are they some black budget tech we're not supposed to know about? Or worse, are they something even weirder, like plasma-based entities we don't even have the science to understand yet? Just look at this thing. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if this was Satan himself, ready to unleash his army of demons upon the world. Truly, only God knows the truth. But if one thing is for sure, is that this is 100% the beginning of an alien attack. Even though I have never claimed that statement, and that everything in this video is speculation and just an opinion. None of this information is to be presented as fact. But this feels like an alien attack, and even if it's not an alien attack, then it's going to be a fake alien attack. Either way, it's obvious that there is about to be a bunch of terrorism in the world from illegal aliens, whether those illegal aliens are from Al-Qaeda or another planet, or better yet, another realm. It's clear that it's coming, allegedly.
Huh. Yeah, and there's orbs around too.
Huh?
That's a drone and that's an orb, dude. Everywhere where the drones are, there's orbs.
Look.
Yeah, that's on videotaping it right now. That's an orb. There's a drone just went by. There's the orb.
Dude, I seen a helicopter last night flying over here and there's a fucking orb right up in the corner of it. I'm like, how can they not see that? There's the fucking orb right there. Dude, that's crazy. And look how close to the air base it is, Art. Yeah. They're only about 4, 5, 6 miles.
That's crazy, dude. That's the first time I've seen one. That's definitely an orb because look, it changed direction. It's going that way now. And then on my phone, there's another one behind it.
Where'd that orb go? Are you still filming it?
Yeah, it's right there
Is
over
that
it.
it?
It's right there over the dead tree. Yeah.
Something's about to go down, Cody.
Now what's even more crazy is that NASA knows about the orbs. Last year they described it as a typical example of the thing we see most of. We see this all over the world, and it has no threat to airborne safety. Take a look at this clip.
We're reviewing those results before reaching any conclusions. This is an example of one that I showed at the hearing recently. This is a spherical orb, metallic, in the Middle East, 2022, by an MQ-9. I will come back to the sensor question that David raised here in a moment. This is a typical example of the thing that we see most of. We see these all over the world, and we see these in making very interesting apparent maneuvers. This one in particular, however, I would point out, demonstrated no enigmatic technical capabilities and was no threat to airborne safety. While we are still looking at it, I don't have any more data other than that.
No threat? I swear these government entities are like a broken record, always repeating the same exact story time and time again, over and over and over. I wish they would finally just say the truth, but they can't, because they are demons, allegedly.
Is the drone pointing a powerful laser into space? What's happening? Where is the government? That object is massive. These objects are disappearing into thin air. You're probably wondering, when will it arrive in my city? Are they using birds to monitor us?
It's crazy. It's crazy. This was trying to let one going down, one going up. Oh wait, and the both going down. This is crazy. What is that? Some new alien technology or something, right? I ain't never seen no codes like that. No, nothing like that. No, that's not airplanes. That's not airplanes. It's not right. What the freak is like 5 room and 1 spot like they just like do it like a. And then 2 of them went down. You see them disappear. I know, but we're just going on the lunar Susan Spice and I can't do it. God, fuck. They're making a lie. I said, hit something. Why something? I'm going to meet it in the Europe. That's crazy. How they're disappearing.
Jetzt auch über Athen. UFOs über Athen. Was kann das jetzt sein? Guckt euch das an hier. Alles voll. Die greifen Athen an. Ist ja Wahnsinn. Kann mir alles gar nicht mehr glauben hier. Was soll das sein hier? Das Viech hängt über Athen. Überall rauschen sie da. Da fällt gerade eins runter. Ach du Scheiße.
What is that?
Yeah, what is going on? Yeah, that is bizarre, dude. Like, what's going on, man? Like, there's one circling. You see that one circling over there? And then they go away.
See, like, it almost looked like how they had like the spell lights on it.
Yeah, like what is happening?
But yeah, look at it turn on behind there.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is how they're circling so close.
Yeah, what is going on there?
Whatever's trailing behind them just disappears.
Yeah, then it's gone.
Wyskoczyła, zobaczyłem drona w końcu, chciałem.
Co to jest?
Truth is, aliens aren't just visiting us. They've been watching from Orion's belt. That constellation isn't just stars. It's home to advanced civilizations who've been observing Earth for millennia. Their crafts travel through dimensional gateways connected to Earth's energy grid, allowing them to come and go undetected. And they're not here to harm. They're waiting for humanity to align with higher frequencies, higher states of consciousness. Orion's belt isn't just a cosmic landmark. It's the bridge between us and them.
It's January 5th and I have another message from the aliens. I'm an interdimensional communicator, which enables me to telepathically sense messages from the aliens, translate them into words you might understand, and then share them with you with their approval. So today I have a message again from all.
Yeah, shut up, lady. Ain't nobody believing a damn word out of your mouth.
Completely normal.
Pero mira que le mete luces, venga mi reloj aquí, vea. No, mira que se hace lucecita, vea, vea. Tiene lucecita, vea. Mire Isa, venga, míralo acá, rápido, míralo acá. No, aquí lo estoy viendo, aquí lo tengo enfocado. Sí.
Pero tiene como la parte de abajo es como negra.
Eso, ahora ve que es un globo, que eso no es ni globo ni nada. Ni bolsas de papel ni nada de eso, pues.
Si fuera un globo sería más como.
¿Ya se elevó? ¿Dos? ¿Dónde están? Esto.
Vamos a ver si no llega.
Abra la llave. Voy.
Что необычное точно, я первый раз такое вижу.
Привет. Че, самолет летит, а это ты видишь, каких сколько много?
Дима сказал, чтобы ты видео снимал. Потому что наша
да это...
отбегает.
Так вот сейчас оно, понимаешь, вот когда оно, тот раз перед тем, как оно запряталось, еще вот такое вот подплыло к нему, потом спряталось. Теперь вот это когда падало, оно, знаешь, как звезда, ну как вот метеорит летит. Оно
прям... Что, типа падало на землю?
Ну как бы так, да, вот медленно. О, смотри, летит, вот.
А, вот и что-то приближается к нему, да.
Вот это вот летит уже третье.
И они что, собираются в кучку, типа?
Я не знаю. Ну вот третья эта штука, третий раз вот это слева приближается. Вот, оно что-то...
Да, типа в одну кучку било.
Да. Видел даже вспышка как была? Да. Теперь смотри, вот одно падает.
Да.
Ты видео снимаешь?
Да.
А ты близко можешь снять?
Да, я максимально приблизил, у меня больше нету.
Но вот это уже второй раз оно вот вниз спускается.
В принципе, как бы, да, даже на военных самолетах даже не похоже.
Саш,
во-первых, нету такого...
Не, ну как бы много огоньков.
А что, военный самолет может зависнуть, Миш?
Да, что-то не похоже.
Не, хотя, в принципе, современные могут.
Да ну, Саша.
Я видел.
Да?
Я как был в Москве, там их новые самолеты, они просто так над землей стрелой так становились, зависали. блин, вот такое излучение просто, да, такой яркий свет они тоже давать не могут.
НЛО 100%. Это НЛО. Хотя бы крупным планом. А где мама?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Enough is enough, folks. We've had enough of the lies, enough of the dismissals, the cover-ups, and the flat-out denial from the people we're supposed to trust. We've seen these UFOs, these drones, these inexplicable objects in the sky over and over again. And yet, nothing. No answers, no explanations, just silence and misdirection. What the hell are they hiding? Are these just high-tech military toys we're not supposed to know about? Or are we staring down the barrel of something far worse? Something bigger, something not of this world. Because I'll tell you what, I'm done with the excuses, done with the, oh, it's just a weather balloon or it's just a drone show lines. We've all seen the footage, we've all heard the stories, and it's about damn time we get the truth. What's the deal? Why is this happening now? Is this a psyop? Is it just all part of the plan to keep us distracted, confused, and too disoriented to realize that something's coming, something we're not ready for? Are they so desperate to keep us in the dark that they'll do anything to stop us from seeing what's right in front of us? The question isn't just, what are we seeing? It's why aren't we being told the truth? Are these UFOs signs of a bigger threat, a mothership on its way? Or are we being prepped for some kind of contact, and the people in power are trying to keep us from freaking out? I'll tell you one thing, we're done playing along, we're done letting them shove fake explanations down our throats, and we're not just going to sit here while they silence the truth. Something's happening, and we're not going to sit back and let them control the narrative anymore. So, I want to hear from you. You've seen it, you've felt it, the tension, the mystery. What's coming? What do you think they're hiding from us? Drop your theories below, and let's stop pretending we don't know what's going on. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the truth is coming. And trust me, it's going to be explosive. Stay awake, stay furious, and remember, this is just the beginning. And shout out to everyone who is watching and supporting the channel. Make sure you click that notification bell so you are notified next time I upload another video. God bless my brothers and sisters. May God be with you all.